What's going on, agents? Today I'm going to be showing you how to get the extended magazine for your 9mm weapons. Also, if you're new to this channel, my name's Top Ranking Noob, and I do my best to provide detailed guides and instructions to take all the guesswork out of these kind of activities. If that's something you're interested in, please consider hitting that subscribe button. Also, hitting that bell, you'll be notified every time I have new content. Now, just about any weapon within the Division 2 can truly benefit from additional ammo. Again, if you're reloading, you're not doing any damage, so it's one of the most desired mods in-game. For the 9mm weapons, the extended magazine is going to give you an extra 10 rounds of ammunition per mag at the expense of 5% crit chance. Now, crit is important in the game, but I do think the extra rounds make it well worth your while to pick this up. Here's a quick shout out to my sponsor. They've been really awesome with supporting the channel, U4GM. They got a lot of online game items, so if you're really into online games such as Fallout 76, they got some cool gear you should check out. I'm going to be putting their link down in the description along with the coupon code that's going to be saving you 5%. So in order to get this party started, what we're going to need to do is travel to the settlement known as the campus. This is where we're going to pick up our side mission that's going to reward us with the extended 9mm magazine. Once we're at the campus, we're going to be looking for a quest giver. He's going to have an orange shield above his head. His name is going to be Kevin Green. Once we approach Kevin Green, all we got to do is accept the side mission. He's going to give us a side mission called Missing Campus Patrol. This mission is going to take place underground in the sewers. It's going to be south of the campus, so we're going to have to travel a little bit of distance. This isn't in a particularly difficult zone. You probably do need to be probably around level 20 or so in order to pull off this mission. I personally waited until I was level 30 before I really got involved with most of my side missions. And I really regretted that because some of these extended magazines would have made leveling substantially easier. Nonetheless, what we're going to do is follow these sewer lines. We're going to come across enemies. Who would have thought, right? Enemies in a side mission. You'll have the ability to take the first area by surprise. My recommendation for this situation is to kind of take some of the higher ground. They are going to be spawning in all kinds of different doors, so you do need to have a good view of most of the areas. The enemies aren't particularly difficult, although there was a couple of archers that kept interrupting me. Very annoying like. But I do love watching these flamethrower guys explode. There's just something very gratifying about that. Nonetheless, you're going to clear out the area. Once you have the area cleared, what we're going to do is we're going to shut off some valves. There's two valves that we need to shut off. The first one's pretty easy to find. You know it's glowing in the dark, and there's a big fire right next to it. The second one, on the other hand, is takes a little more exploratory. All you really need to do is turn around, and you're going to find a door, or a gate, I should say. The gate's going to have a lock on it, so you do need to shoot the lock off in order to open the gate. Once you do open the gate, there's going to be a couple of items that you can loot in here. Nothing really major. You're not going to find any weapons or anything, no armor, but you will find that second valve that you can shut off. Once you shut off this second valve, the mission's going to update and it's going to ask you to go through these double doors. As you progress through the corridors, you're going to come across the missing patrol. From here, all you need to do is talk to Maddie, I believe her name is, and she'll update the quest for you. She's going to want you to follow her because she believes there's going to be an attack. As we approach the area, though, it seems like the attack has already started. You can go through the double doors on the first floor or a single door on the second floor. Me, personally, I'm all about taking the high ground anytime I have the opportunity. At the first, when you first get in here, the enemies are going to come through several different doors. There's a lot of explosive canisters that you can take advantage of. But I do recommend using a turret here. I like the turret. I know it's not for everybody, but it does a great job at outlining enemies for me while simultaneously doing damage. And it helps me recognize that there's suicide bombers running at me, which is always a helpful thing. As you progress through the fight, though, most of the enemies are going to start coming through this tunnel. They're going to quit spawning from the side doors, or at least reduce the spawns from the side doors. Once they start coming down from the tunnels, the mission gets quite a bit easier because it's really like shooting ducks in a barrel. And of course, it wouldn't be a side mission if there wasn't at least one heavily armored enemy. But since you have so many NPCs that are on your side taking him down, he's actually quite simple. Once you kill all the enemies and clear the area, all you got to do is talk to Maddie again, and eventually she's going to update the quest for you. Once you've completed the quest, you're going to be rewarded with the blueprints for that extended 9mm magazine. Now at this point you probably know what to do. We're going to hightail it back to the White House where we can find our crafting table and actually craft this to put it to work. Now if you're not familiar with mods, like for weapon mods, you only have to craft these once. It's not like a lot of your armor mods and everything where you have to have one every time you update it. I'm sure I said that confusingly. Once you craft this thing once, you're good to go. You'll never have to craft it a second time. It takes a little bit of titanium and a little bit of steel and a couple of bucks, but after that, it's yours forever. So once you got it crafted, all you got to do is slap it into your favorite 9mm weapon and you're good to go. You got an extra 10 rounds per magazine at the expense of some crit chance, but I do personally feel it's well worth it. I hope you all found this video helpful, and if you did, consider giving it a thumbs up. I appreciate you all watching, and we'll see you next time.